Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Good to know. How was your week?
My week
Mm-hmm. Yesterday. How was
yesterday,
your week from Monday through Friday?
uh, it's no more. I only this, last week I only look after my son.
Okay, very good. And what are your plans for this weekend?
Uh, I will go to motherland, motherland,
You're going where? I'm sorry?
motherland.
What is that? Can you explain? I don't know what that is.
Motherland is the my house
Your
of my
house?
mother.
Oh, okay. To the house of your mom.
Yes.
Your mom's house.
Yes, but
Oh,
because I live far, so far from my house, my house mom.
okay. And do you usually stay there over the weekend?
Yes,
Oh, that's nice that you visit your mom.
yes, thank you.
Okay, let's get started. I am going to share the screen and sounds with you. Please let me know if you can see it. There you go. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Perfect. In our last class, we watched a video about London. Remember?
yes,
We listened to three people, Hannah, Anna, and Roberta, talking about what do they like about London. Remember these three
yes,
people?
yes, I know. I
They
rem-
they talk about food, traffic, museums, friends, and so on. Now, we are going to continue here, and you are going to talk to me about this question. Would you like to live in Britain? Would you like to live in Britain? Why or why not? Try to think about food, weather, culture, people, landmarks. You don't have to talk all of this. Just try to think using these suggestions what things would you like and what things you won't like.
culture, landmark, landmark.
Landmarks is this. All the sights and things you can see in one place. For example, all of these are the landmarks of London, all the good places to see. Is it clear what is landmark?
Yes, I know.
Awesome.
It's culture. See.
Culture is
Yes,
a specific characteristics of people who live in a certain country. For example, in America, wild culture um, is very common to take showers at night.
Sh-
Take a bath, a shower at night.
shower.
Yeah, take a shower. Culture is, for example, in, I don't know, in China, it's very common to eat um, dog meat, correct? In China,
Dog.
people eat dog meat.
Uh,
In America, we don't eat dog meat.
yes.
But
Ah,
the culture in China says it's okay to eat dog meat. The culture in America says it's not okay. Culture is popular dances from Vietnam. For example, um, okay, this is culture in Vietnam. This is culture in Vietnam. This is culture in the United States. For example, this in the United States, we have the flag in our house, like this. You don't do that. Halloween, this Halloween, this is culture in the United States, not in Vietnam. Is it clear?
yes, I know.
Okay, great. So now it's your turn.
The country.
You can start whenever you feel ready and I will listen. If you make
Yes,
any mistake, I will correct you at the end.
yes. According to me, I only like to visit Britain is someday, several days.
For several days.
Yes,
For a trip.
yes.
Okay.
Watch it, uh, because I only want to know about food, weather, culture, people, landmarks. I really like to know all, but I don't like to live here
Mm-hmm.
because I hear that in Britain has many frost, frost, frost.
Uh-huh. Correct.
Yes, and I don't like to live so far from my my home house mom. It's the will difficult to me for me to visit my mother for my family.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Correct. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. Okay. In this part, we are going to review the simple present. Remember. Okay, here, let me make this. Okay. Simple present. We use this present simple for things that are generally true or that have usually happened. The spelling rules for he, she, or it is that we add an s at the verb. I work, I play, I live. He works, he plays, he lives. I watch, I finish, I go, I do. She watches, she finishes, she goes, she does. I study, she studies. Is this clear? Only to these pronouns you have to add an s if the verb ends in ch or sh. You have to add es. So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And these are some irregular forms. You say, I have, not he has, he has. It's an exception. I go, he goes. I do, he does.
Yes.
I say, he says.
Yes. Yes.
Says. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, here. Now, how to say the negative when I use the simple present? We are going to add don't or doesn't in the case for he, she, or it. I work, you work, we work, you work, they work, he, she, or it works. This is positive, something that you do. What happens when you don't do it? The negative. we add I don't. And for these three, he, she, or it doesn't. Is it clear?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Now this is your part where you are going to put into practice. You are going to read each sentence and select the correct answer and explain me why are you choosing this. Okay?
Yes.
Awesome. Whenever you feel ready, you can start.
Yes. Number one, a lot of people drink tea.
A lot of British people drink tea. Okay? Why
Yes.
drink and not drinks?
The drink because British people uh, a lot a lot of British people eat uh, more people mm,
Because it's plural.
yes plural.
Correct. And only singulars, we have to add an S. Excellent. Please continue.
Number two, it doesn't rain a lot in my country. Its subject is it, so I choose doesn't
Very good because it's
choose.
singular. With singular, we have to add the S. Correct. Please continue.
Number three, you live in not beautiful house. Live.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Number four, the weather changes quickly in Britain. Change,
Change
change,
or changes?
change.
Why change and not changes?
The weather is true. Is a just
The weather, it's we are going to take the weather as singular. It. So the weather changes because this can be the same as it. So in this case, the weather changes.
change.
Changes.
Yes, change. Number
Changes.
change.
Very good.
Just change.
Please continue.
Number five. My father doesn't cook. Cook doesn't cook.
Mm-hmm. Correct. My father doesn't cook. Perfect.
Yes. My father is singular.
That is correct.
Yes. Number six. My boyfriend doesn't wear glasses. Doesn't wear.
Doesn't wear. Correct. Why?
Because my boyfriend is singular.
Correct. Please continue.
People don't have don't have ID cards since Britain. Don't have
Correct. Very good.
because people is singular
People is
pop
one group.
plural.
So correct. Very good.
Number 8. We need the new computer. We need a new
Mm-hmm.
computer because we is plural now.
Correct. Excellent. Please continue.
My English friend makes good coffee. Makes makes
Makes correct.
because the subject is singular now.
That is correct.
I don't do exercise because I is uh, it's I is singular, but I don't know. After I is
I is
verb.
singular. So yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Let's continue. Here. Look at the chart and complete the sentences. Over here we have two people, Ryan and Kim. This check means they do it, and the X means they don't. Eat fast food, wear jeans, drink mineral water, do housework, play the guitar. And now you have an example. Ryan, fast food. Ryan eats fast food because it's something that he does. Number two, Ryan in jeans, wear jeans, and we have an X. So Ryan doesn't wear jeans. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Can you please continue from 3 to 8?
Number I will start from number 3.
Yes, please.
Ryan and Kim drink mineral water.
Ryan and Kim drink.
Drink
Very good.
mineral. Kim doesn't do housework.
Kim doesn't do housework. Perfect.
Ryan and Kim don't play the guitar.
Excellent.
Don't
Yes, correct.
number 6. Kim doesn't eat fast food. Fast food
Kim,
doesn't eat.
correct.
Number 7. Kim wears jeans. Wears jeans.
Wears. Correct.
Wears. Ryan do housework.
Correct. Ryan does
Do
housework.
does.
Mm-hmm. Does because
Uh,
it's singular.
yeah, does.
Excellent. Here. Now complete the sentences over here with the verbs in parentheses. It says not play. I don't play tennis. Number two, they not go to the cinema. They don't go to the cinema. Is it clear?
Yes.
Can you do from number 3 to 9?
Yes.
Great.
She has 2 children. Number 3. She has 2 children.
She has 2 children, correct.
Has.
That is correct. Has.
Has. Yes. Her father doesn't work in the office. Her father doesn't work in the
Her
office.
father doesn't work in an office. Very good.
It rains a lot.
It rains a lot. Perfect.
We live in a big flat. We live in
It stays
a
the
big.
same. We live in a big flat. Very good.
My girlfriend doesn't speak English.
Correct. My girlfriend doesn't speak English.
My friends study at York University.
My friends study. Okay, stays the same.
Yeah. You don't do your exercise. Sorry, you don't do your homework.
You don't do your homework. Very good. Excellent. Read the text below and answer the questions. We have some questions here. So, I am going to read the text first so you can follow my reading, pronunciation, and intonation. And then will be your turn. All right?
Yes.
4 foreigners who live in Britain talk about the things people say about the British. British people drink tea at 5 p.m. Kati from Hungary. It's true that British people drink a lot of tea and coffee, but they don't drink tea at a special time. I work for a British company here, and my boss drinks tea all the time. It rains a lot. Nikolai from Russia. It rains a lot, but it doesn't rain every day. Be careful because the weather changes quickly. I always take an umbrella when I go out. British people like animals. Norma from Mexico. I have a lot of friends here, and they all have a dog or a cat. One family that I know has 2 dogs and 5 cats. British people love animals. The food in Britain isn't very good. Hassan from Turkey. The restaurants are quite expensive, but they are great, and the food is good in a lot of pubs too. I share a flat with a Scottish boy, and he cooks every night. He watches all the cooking programs on TV, and he makes great curries. Okay, now it's your turn. You can start whenever you feel ready.
I will.
Yes, now you read.
Yes. For foreigners who live in Britain, talk about the things people say about the British. British people drink tea at
5 p.m. or 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Katy from Hungary. It's true that British people drink a lot of tea and coffee, but they don't drink tea at a special time. I work for a British company here, and my boss drinks tea all the time. It drinks a lot. Nikolai from Russia. It drinks a lot, but it doesn't drink every day. Be careful because the weather changes quickly. I always take an umbrella when I go out. British people like animals. Norma from Mexico. I have a lot of friends here and they all have a dog or a cat. One family that I know has 2 dogs and 5 cats. British people love animals. The food in the food in Britain isn't very good. Hassan from Turkey. The restaurant the restaurants are quite expensive, but they are great, and the food is good in a lot of pub too. I share a flat with a Scottish boy, and he cooks every night. We watch on the cooking program on TV, and he make great curries. The food in
Answer the questions here. Look at the highlighted verbs. Why do some verbs end in S? All these highlighted verbs. Why some of them have an S at the end, like drinks, rains.
because the first is there, the nouns, the subject is a plural noun.
Because the subject is plural. That is correct. Very good. 2. Tell me the he, she, it form of these verbs.
He changed,
It changes.
changed,
Changes. It
it changed,
changes. We have to pronunciate the E. It changes.
changes.
Correct. Changes.
Continue with cook. He cooks.
He cooks.
He
Very
cook.
good.
He makes.
He makes,
Makes.
correct.
We watch.
Or he or she watches. Watches.
Watches.
Mm-hmm.
Goes.
Goes, correct.
Go. Has.
Has, very good.
Has.
Okay, over here, find two, find two negative verbs. How are they different from the positive verbs? For he, she, or it, and for all other people. Okay, find two negative verbs.
Don't drink.
Don't drink, very good. And another one?
Doesn't rain.
Doesn't rain. How these are different?
Because are they different from the subject? Uh,
Hmm.
they is singular now.
Correct. Because of the person. Singular from plural. Very good. Here, let's have this conversation. Cultural myth about Britain. Do you know any other culture myth about Britain? Do you believe these myths? Myths are things people say, but they are not entirely true.
Meat.
Mhm. Myths are things people say, but they are not completely true.
Yes. I don't know.
No, it's alright if you don't know. Okay, what do you think about British culture?
British culture.
The things that we just learned. They drink tea, it rains a lot, they have dogs. That is the British culture.
Yes. But little. Little.
I'm sorry?
I about the culture of Britain. I know the culture about Britain is little.
But the few things that we have just learned, what do you think about the fact that they drink a lot of tea and that they have a lot of animals in their houses and that it rains a lot and that the cook is not good? What do you think about those things? And also, there is the queen. What do you think, or what do you know about the queen? All of that.
I don't. Sorry, I don't know.
Don't worry, it's all right. Let's continue. Okay, here. Pronunciation. I am going to say these words and tell me which one ends with a Z at the end, okay?
Yes. Is.
Likes, work, dances. The first one. Number two. Lives, drinks, watches. Again.
Uh,
Lives, drinks, watches.
least.
Correct. Very
Least.
good. The third one. Drives, finishes, plays.
Rise.
Again. Drives, finishes, plays.
Finishes.
Plays. Ends with z.
Yes.
Uses, takes, speaks.
Use. Uses.
Correct. Number five. Studies, listens, guesses.
Kisses.
Correct. Number six. Changes, gives, wears.
Changes.
Changes,
Yes.
gives, wears.
Changes.
No,
Change.
changes, gives, wears. In this case, is gives.
Gives.
Correct. Not changes, gives. Okay. Do you have any questions so far? Is everything clear? Or do you have questions? Something that you are not understanding correctly? Do you? Do you?
Yes.
Do you have a question?
Mm, no. About um yes. When we read the.
Okay, that actually it's going to take us more time than expected. And because our time is almost over, we are going to review that on Monday. We are going to do some listenings and to practice because we have three ways how to end in s, z, and is. Okay?
Yes.
So, for this part, there is a practice, and I will explain it with audios and so on Monday. That's why I don't want to do it now because we are going to need more time.
Yes.
So, we are going to review that on Monday. Besides that, do you have any other question?
No, that's on.
Is everything clear?
Yes. Everything clear.
Okay, very good. So, we are going to stop right here and we're going to continue
Yes.
on Monday. I hope
Yes.
you have a fantastic weekend with your family to rest a little, and I will see you again on Monday.
Yes.
Okay. Have a good weekend. Bye
Have.
bye.
Yes. You too.
Bye. Thank you.